Hello everyone and welcome back once again to my channel. Today we are going to take a brief look at the first helicopter for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This right here is the Airbus H135 made by Hype Performance Group. It's a freeware helicopter that you can download on flightsim.to. It has become quite popular over the past couple of weeks as I've seen a lot of posts on social media about it. People have been waiting for a helicopter for a little while now, and it's nice to see that someone finally took the time to give us one. If you want to download this aircraft yourself, a link will be in the description below. But do keep in mind that it's a freeware aircraft and that you shouldn't expect that much of it. It's actually very basic. The cockpit doesn't have any working switches or knobs, the joystick, rudder pedals and thrust lever do not move at all. The only thing that you can manipulate are the displays. Aside from that, the texture quality is also not that great, but still doable. Overall, I would say that it's not nearly the best aircraft, but it does make for some fun flying and definitely some interesting landings. I would surely give it a try if you are looking for something new to do in the sim. Now in today's video I'm going to show you how the aircraft flies and what you can expect from it flight model wise. I thought it would be a cool idea to try and land this thing on the highest building in Los Angeles, which has a helipad. I'm not really a good helicopter pilot, so we'll see how this goes. I have managed to land a couple of times with success, but it's still quite a challenge for me. So anyway, before we start, be sure to do a touch and go on that subscribe button, along with the bell icon right beside it so you never miss a new upload. I appreciate all of you guys who support my channel and the content I make for you guys. Now without further ado, let's jump into the cockpit. So here we are inside the cockpit of this quite beautiful helicopter. As you can see there we have our co-pilot, and if you didn't know, the captain of a helicopter is always seated in the right hand seat, so that's why our co-pilot is over there and we are right here in this seat. Now, as you can see, Los Angeles is right in front of us, but the city and the building that we're gonna land on is actually behind us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the helicopter around, and as you can see, our speeds dropped quite dramatically there. And there we have it. There is the building that we are going to land on, that one right there. You might already know this building as it is quite prominently shown in the GTA 5 game for the PlayStation. And also for the PC. So you might already know this building, but you might not know that it's actually located in Los Angeles, so there's a fun fact for you there if you didn't know that. So yeah, we're just gonna approach this building and we are going to attempt to land on the helipad that's right on the roof. As you can see now we're getting quite close, so I'm not gonna accelerate anymore. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep a visual with the building as much as possible, because it's gonna be right below us when we try to land. So now we're getting really close, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce the thrust and I'm gonna pull back on the stick as much as I can to allow us to decelerate. So this is how you make a helicopter hover. Now we push back on the stick. And I've already lost visual with the building, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around again and maybe we can catch a glimpse of it. There we go, there it is. We overshot it a little bit and we're also a bit low now. I'm gonna push back on the stick a little bit so we can move forward again, but not too much obviously. There we go, I want to have the speed at 0 right about now. And we're just gonna make some steady movements, slight thrust adjustments. just gonna keep coming down. Easy does it. Nothing too fancy. Make sure we don't go off the side there. So there we go. We almost went off the side of the building there, but luckily I managed to get it back on the roof. So there we go. That was a little bit challenging, but actually not that difficult. So how about we throw some extra wind into the mix? So there we go. I've changed the weather up a little bit, and now we should have some wind when we try to land on the building again. So we're gonna turn back around again. Actually, let me change the weather up even more. There we go. Now we should have some nice gusts. So there we have the building again. Let's try to keep a visual with it this time. So I can already feel that the wind is very strong now. And the throttle is completely at idle now, but I don't feel like the aircraft is descending. Now it is. Yeah, the wind is very strong at the moment. As you can see, our speed is going through the roof right now. And we're not even moving. Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Now we're coming down quite quickly, it seems. Everything is going pretty well so far. Except the occasional wind gusts. So we're just gonna try to keep it as steady as possible. We're almost there. And there we go, we're down once again. So even with a bit of wind, it's not actually that difficult to land this helicopter. But I do think that's because it's not, the flight model is not really that realistic. I think because it just seems too easy sometimes to land this thing. And yeah, that's probably because it's a freeware aircraft. But anyway, it's still quite fun to fly, so if you want to try this challenge out yourself, I highly recommend you do it. And as I said, the link for this aircraft will be in the description below. So yeah guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Any flight requests or questions are more than welcome in the comment section below. And if you want to see more content from me, you can always follow me on my Instagram account, where I post lots of aviation related content as well. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!